All right. Yeah, it really is jam-packed, and I'm very happy to see a lot of old friends, and hopefully after today also new friends. So I'm Petro Soininen from SC5, and have been working on producing the show with the help from a lot of people. And here co-hosting the event with me is Pyry Lehdonvirta, our CEO. So I'll leave it to Pyry to introduce the mission and grand vision that we had behind FINHTML5, and let's get started. Thanks.
Thank you, Petro, and also welcome on my behalf. The world is in a transition, a technological transition. Information technology has empowered growth and prosperity already for decades. Now we are facing the next significant step, the dawn of the so-called Internet of Things. This means digital services coming out of the desktop and becoming an omnipresent, integral part of our lives. Just like in the emerge of personal computing, first came the closed end-to-end solution. Soon after comes the open environment that embraces competition. And eventually, the open environment prevails. HTML5 stands for the open environment in this transition. The web front-end technologies have become the widely supported open platform in this transition. FINHTML5 was founded to promote these open technologies. FINHTML5 was founded to inspire people to already start dreaming of the things to come. FINHTML5 was founded to make Internet of Things happen one day earlier. I hope you will learn many lessons tonight and wish you a great day. Thank you.
All right. Hey, just a couple of words. First of all, we didn't do this alone, so a big thanks to our sponsors, Microsoft, Internet Explorer, and Nokia. So Krista, Juhani, Waldo, Mikael. I know that there are some other friendly Nokia chaps also in the audience, so please give a big hand to also our good friends. All right. One thing, you probably noticed communication in our blog, email, Twitter yesterday about some of the last-minute changes that we had to do. So our vision is not fully complete today. We had casted the speaker lineup that we kind of dreamt about, but then some unforeseen incidents actually prevented Andy and Brian from traveling to Finland. But things are actually better. So we have agreed with Andy and Brian that they're going to be here later this spring, and we're going to organize free of charge meetups with them to compensate for that and make sure that we video those sessions as well. So you're going to meet the guys, and they are sorry for not being here. And second, yesterday I had a meeting at Veikkaus meeting, Janne Vuorenmaa, and actually turned out to be a pretty productive meeting because Janne and I agreed that he would be presenting the spanking new Veikkaus mobile service during the afternoon during Brian LaRue's slot. So I think that's a good compensation to the unfortunate losses that we had. Right. Anyway, as Pyry said, that we kind of have a grand vision that we want to make sure that Internet of Things happens sooner than later. So I think that's why we wanted to cast a really diverse lineup of speakers. So it's not only people talking about the core features of HTML5 or what you can do with the technology, but also visionaries who can actually paint the picture what we're going to do in a couple of years from now and how people would actually be using our services. Right. Some practicalities for today. So we're going to have 30-minute breaks in the morning and afternoon. You can enjoy coffee and some light snacks. Then we're going to have a 60-minute lunch break, which is the lunch is going to be served in the same place as the breakfast. You can go in and out of the building. You don't need to stick here for the whole day. Obviously, we hope that you will, but just make sure that you are going to be wearing your badge when you enter the building. About the badges, the ones that have a host badge are your best friends if you need any assistance. So please look for a gray block on the badges and ask for help if necessary. Also, FINHTML5 hashtag in Twitter, so ask questions there. You actually get it visible on the boards here as well, so I don't know, please don't talk dirty. Restrooms you can find, that's good. After the event, we're going to have some cocktails or drinks here in the lounge area. And then at 7 o'clock, we'll have the Internet Explorer after party at Grotesk, which is the bar next door. So I hope you guys will be able to make it. All right. Any practical questions right now? One. Is there any Wi-Fi connection? Unfortunately, we cannot offer Wi-Fi. I'm sorry. So we need to go with the community spirit and use tethering. We'll try to help you out. Thanks. All right. Without further ado, so our first speaker, Martin Spindler, he's what we call a visionary, so pretty far out from the kind of core techie HTML5 spec or feature set that you might think. But I think it's a perfect start for the day, kind of painting the picture on how we want to see things being in a couple of years from now. And I heard very good recommendations of Martin from several people when speaking about or when thinking about speakers for the show, and then I hooked him up, emailed him, and said that, hey, Martin, I'd like to talk about you coming to FINHTML5, and he said that, yeah, January, Helsinki, yeah, I'll be there, but what the F do you actually want me to talk about? So I'm not an HTML5 guy, but then we kind of explained our grand vision that it's not just about the things that you can do right now or what you can do in the browser, but what you can actually do in a couple of years and how the hardware and software and us humans are going to merge. So please, Martin, hit the stage and let's get started.